same time, this guy, once he sets his screen, okay, he set his screen, he stepped up, he set a good screen, hesitate a little bit, and there's no turning or anything. It's just driving off this baseline side foot into here to try to get the basketball. And you're trying to wall off the guy playing you who was helping on the cutter. See, anytime there's help on the cutter, we like that. Anytime there's help on the cutter, we like that. Okay, let's start the ball there. You're on the post. After you set your screen and you don't get the ball, you just get to one of the 5 spots. The open spot happens to be over there, so that's what we want. Okay, so now, here we go. We're in business. You're a guard. Good. Okay, roll back. Good. Didn't get it. Get out. Okay, right there. Get an angle off the block now, like 45 degrees. Guard to guard. Okay, set your screen. You got to step up and set that screen. That's it. And I'm telling you what, we don't care how big that guy is rolling back. Get him the basketball if he's there. Get him the basketball if he's there. Okay, we're still in the set. Let's go. Here we go. Guard to guard pass. Wait. No, right here. Good. Here we go. Roll in. Good. The lower you can roll in, the better you are. In other words, when you set your screen, you want to be front. You guys run it better than we do. That's good. When you set your screen, just make that guard-to-guard pass. Cut off of me on the screener. Don't take the time to straighten up and look and go in there. All you're doing is you're screening, and then you're right in there so that you've got a position where if the ball does come in, you're really ready to go. You know, you want to stay flexed in that situation. Okay. Any questions so far? And like, we feel we can put that stuff in the first day of practice. We don't have a problem with that. And then the other thing is, the good thing, if you run an offense, if you really believe in something, and I really believe in this, we've got a lot of plays we run off of this, okay, but we know we can do this, okay? We know we can be successful doing this. So every year you have it in, when you have, next year we'll be all sophomores and juniors. Those guys all ran this stuff this year. We start from a point further along now. If you change your offense every year, you know, there's always that hot offense every year, you know, in the summertime, that you look at and you say, that's really good, that really works, and it probably does, it probably is really good, but you know this. See, this is what I know. I don't know, you know, a lot of offense, but I know this. And so you can teach this. And so these guys know it. You know, they were here last year, they know this. We're going to be that much better next year. I don't care if the other team knows this is coming. We have some things we can do to take advantage of what they do to try to, you know, play against this offense. For instance, a lot of times now, come on, just step down. Just back it out like a step. See, spacing, you know, and every day in practice, that's a battle, you know, because guys, when you're teaching, when you're in a walkthrough situation, make them stand where they belong in the offense. Don't let a guy be against the top of the circle. Don't let this guy be down here somewhere. Keep them in their spots because that all goes into spacing when the game starts. So I'm a good defensive player now. I figured it out. He's going to make the cut on this play. So I'm going to jam him. Teams do that. You know, the referee said this year there was not going to be any off-the-ball contact in college basketball. Wow. You know, they really cleaned that up. And wasn't any problem this year with off-the-ball contact. Guard-to-guard pass. Just hold a second. Now the pass goes, so he's going to cut. Instead of getting away toward the ball, this defensive player stays here, okay? He's going to fight you every step of the way. He's going to keep coming. He's going to fight all the way through. I don't have to help playing the screener because I'm taking care of this, so that's not going to be open, and this guy's not going to be open. So what do? Go back there again. Now this is where you get smart in your offense. You're still setting the screen, right? Okay, guard-to-guard pass, so you're cutting. Okay, I stay here. When you get to here, just give a little angle. Now go over the top. Okay? Now I'm going to try to fight that or do anything to get that. Now, especially if you have a big guy here on that high cut, as you go high, this guy just goes to the basket. Go to the basket this time. And all of a sudden, you're looking at a possible lob pass if you get a guy that can get up in the air. Okay? That type of thing. And then you're looking, obviously, at that guy catching the ball right about here. And this is a great high-low play. Come on back here again. Just see this again. Okay, all you're going to do is, when he goes over the top and I'm going to follow him, just turn and watch the guy catch the ball. Now, keep your screen down here. Okay, step out. Okay, run low, high cut, throw him the ball, catch it, look inside, and a lot of times that guy will be open right there on that play. Now, we didn't get it. Okay, say, give the ball back here. make your cut, he gets to there. What do? You replace to the open spot out there. And you haven't screwed with your offense, everything's still okay. The other thing that happens to cover the cutter is this. The ball goes, okay, set your screen, this guy runs way over to here. Well, you can see that set up. We had a guy named Juan Dixon who plays for the Wizards the last 2 years. He was the best I've ever coached at reading as a cutter. In other words, was this guy trying to jam him? Juan was really quick, so they'd gamble and cheat to get to this side. So you play me, okay? You play me. What he would do on this is give the ball here, wait, okay? You always get like this in case you can throw the ball inside. See, we haven't gone away from this. So I'm kind of standing here like this, okay? Then a guard-to-guard pass goes. I go as hard as I can. Once I see that, I bounce off the screen. The screener turns and gives me another screen and right to here, and I got a chance for a three-point play. Or as my man comes flying out on me to try to recover, then I get the ball back inside again, okay? So here's what we teach our guys. We teach our guys that regular cut. We call that regular. Just the first thing we talked about. Yeah, stay there, that's good. Guard-to-guard pass, okay? He cuts really hard. Nope, we're back to the start. Okay, cut really hard. Look for him, and this guy crabs it in there. And see, we want to put a great deal of pressure on those two guys in there. If his man helps in the cutter, we're going to bang it in there to there. If they don't help in the cutter, even if you don't get the original cut pass, we think we can get it to you on there, on the block. Or, as I look in, his man helps right there, right to the baseline. Don't even think about shooting. See, that guy goes, what the hell is that? Just throw the ball inside, okay? If you get it, there's a reason. That means he's open, not you, okay? All right, I'm just kidding. I'm not like that in practice at all. Okay, here we go. Here we go, okay? Now, what do you do if you throw it in there? Get him, dive to the basket. So, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead if you want to go. Back out of there. Be a receiver. All we got to do is get back to our 5 spots. So say we did all that and nothing happened. We didn't get open. Fine. This is a strong side. We got 1, 2, 3. That means you got to get out to there. We haven't screwed with the offense. See, that's the big thing. With this, you teach them 5 spots. You put everybody into a spot. You make it interchangeable. And then all of a sudden, guys know what they're doing. So if you do get screwed up running your offense, you don't have to reset. You don't have to call another play. You just get to this. You just get to this. We have 3 things, the ball on this side of the court. So you're going to be the cutter, okay? We have 3 things we can do. And you got to watch that high cut because guys will take that high cut more than they should. That's the easy way to go because there's not as much contact a lot of times in a high cut. Unless they're really jamming us down there, we're going to run the low cut, okay, guard-to-guard pass, low cut, set the screen, and roll in there. Because we want the ability to make an inside pass twice in our offense, and that's what the low cut gives you. You throw the ball to the forward only if, you think that this guy's open down there on the post, okay? That's when the ball goes to the forward. Any guard forward pass you exchange, and you find every once in a while, okay, we're going to give the ball back to the guard. Okay, I'm playing you, guard forward pass, okay? On that pass, a lot of times, this guy turns his back or he opens up and looks to the ball. So now when you go down there, curl it into the rim a little bit. See, every once in a while, you get that pass directly across on that exchange to that guy. Because this guy, he's just kind of help in case you drive or whatever. He's in here. He loses his guy. Once he doesn't see it, then it doesn't have to be a lob pass. You can just throw it by him. Or, come on back here again on that exchange, guard forward pass. This guy turns and doesn't see the ball. So go ahead down. Now, just throw it right here. Don't hit me. Just throw it right here. See, no, throw it to him. Okay, right there. See, anytime you catch this guy with his back, this doesn't have to be a lob pass. It doesn't have to be a hard pass. Just right through the defense because there's nobody here to take care of that because they're probably fronting that guy. So we did that. Okay, we made the guard forward pass. Didn't have anything. Okay, so you get out, get our spacing. Now get to your spots. All right, so now what do? They're overplaying you. What do? Backdoor cut, replace. Nope. Stay down there. Stay down there. All we want this guy to do, because we want to swing the ball quickly, so I'm you, okay? Let's start it over. I'll be you, okay? We're the 5, okay? You got the ball. I'm overplayed, okay? I run in and I look for it. If I'm open, I'll get it, okay? But from there, I'm going to just bounce and get out of there as quickly as I can so you can throw the ball and swing it quick. And now we got you on the cut. I like that. Okay, that's the way to go. Okay, so we have that now. We have that in our offense. We know how to run the offense. In other words, the basic part of our offense we have. Where's my man? Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Okay, so anytime the ball's on the strong side, you have your triangle, whatever you want to call it, where we look in here to see if this is a possibility to get him the basketball. This pass does not cost us anything. Throw here. It's just a look inside, exchange on the look, give us some movement. Okay, now, from this position here against some teams, the skip pass is very good. The skip pass is very good. In other words, we're going to bypass the guard here and throw it directly to the other guard spot. Hold it right there, okay? Now, everybody got this, okay? This seems simple, but a lot of times it's a little more complicated. The guy that can throw the skip pass, the forward that throws the skip pass, if he runs while the ball's in the air, it's basically impossible to cover him without the screener's man helping, okay? Here we go, okay? Because when this guy has the ball, if he can shoot at all, I've got to be in the neighborhood. I got to be here. So that if he can throw the ball in the air and run while the ball's in the air, it's really hard to get away and toward the ball and cover that. Everybody see that. The skip pass situation becomes big for us. So that's the first one, you know, where we skip the guard, still do the same thing, you're still got the same looks, all we did was bypass you, okay? So that's one. The best one is the forward-to-forward skip pass, okay? So in other words, this guy playing the man with the white shirt over here, he's really a good defensive player. He's helping out. He's thinking they might throw the ball in the post. So you catch him, you catch me in this tight, you want to throw to him. Throw to him. Same deal. Cut while the ball's in the air. Give it back to him. Cut while the ball's in the air. No, cut off, just same cut, okay? I go out to play him. That opens up that area right there, and we score, hopefully. Okay? And everybody see that. Everybody see that. Skip passes are great. Now, what did we do there? That's the same thing as throwing to the guard, and to the forward. So that's really a guard-forward pass, right? So, throw the pass, make your cut, see if you can get open. There's the ball there, so you got to change your angle. And then once you do that, we got the exchange going, okay? Because it was really a guard-forward pass if he didn't make the skip pass. So now we've added skip passes to the mix where we take care of the defense. If they're trying to help too much inside, we're going to go right after the skip passes on them. And we got to look for that. Okay, any questions on those skip pass situations? For whatever reason, you know, the players have trouble picking that up. And the key thing with the skip pass, like with the ball there, if he throws either to here or to the forward, is for that guy to run while the ball's in the air. Don't give this defensive guy a chance to move. Okay, throw a skip pass. Okay, now I had time there to move on that. But most players on the pass, they'll give you that little turn and look before they actually start to move. And that gives you enough time. If you move while the ball's about here in the air, you're going to get open. Okay, or I'm going to have to help off of you. Throw the skip pass. Okay, cut. You beat your man. I help. See, that's really hard to cover. Okay, that's really hard to cover. Okay, now the next thing is the switch. Okay, I'm playing the inside player. This is where you get some good mismatches too. Even if the first cutter's not open, you get some mismatches eventually. In other words, throw the ball. You have guard-to-guard pass. Okay, cut. I switch, and I get it. Come on in here. We need another guy to see this. Come on in and play him. Play the cutter. Play the cutter. Okay, we're going to switch. Okay, here we go. Wait. Okay, there he goes. Guard-to-guard pass. Cut. Switch. Okay, see, you can see what happens there if they do switch. If the screener's good, he can pick up the guy playing the cutter when he hears switch or he sees that they're switching and keep him on his back so you get the ball right there. See, that's how you handle that switch situation. Run the cutter through. Okay, good. Who's playing him now? Let's get a guy in there to play him. Good. Okay, you didn't get it. Give the ball over here. Now, we might have a mismatch already because of the switch. Okay, in other words, you didn't get open, but we got a little guy on you or a big guy on you that can't cover you. He's not quick enough to cover you. So we got to understand that this is where we got to be able to run the triangle. In other words, don't let him get the ball there. Yep, okay, right baseline. See, and that's how you get that guy. You know, all I do is look inside like I'm going to throw it, then all of a sudden it goes there, and now we're in business. So you just go after that guy on the post. It's an isolated defensive situation because our man did a good job. He rolled in, and he got way out there. Okay, and you guys exchanged on that. That was a good play. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. However, the ball there now, play them, that's good. For whatever, get your spacing. See, that's what happens, practice. Didn't get to their spots. Get down here just a little. 12 to 15 feet, just think of that, 12 to 15 feet with everybody, and we're in good shape. We have trouble with this skip pass of everybody reacting at the same time. In other words, don't throw it, but we throw a skip pass forward to forward. The screener doesn't step up. He forgets that that's the same as, throwing the ball. And that's why you put the dotted line in. Anytime the ball crosses the dotted line, it doesn't matter if it's guard to forward, it crosses the dotted line. So in your mind, that means the ball crosses the dotted line, I step up and set the screen. Ball crosses the dotted line, I cut, okay? And, you just have to see that. And then the only thing you want out of this on this forward-to-forward pass is go, cut, good, roll in there hard, good, and exchange. See, that's the last part of that. And once again, that flip-flops the defense. In other words, that forces some guys in the perimeter that might not be good enough to cover on the perimeter, but they hide them inside, that type of thing. So that's what we're looking for in that situation. Okay, you see all of a sudden, it's a lot more crowded. 10 guys on the floor. See, and this is where half-court offense gets tough. You got guys this size in, 19 feet 9 inches. Hopefully they move the line back this year. But 19 feet 9 inches, you got 10 guys playing right here. So that's why if you're on the black team, you got to be really smart and be able to space the basketball. You know what's amazing? I couldn't palm the ball when I played in college. You think it's easier to handle the ball now? You think you guys have it easier than when I played? You do. Okay, just so you know. Okay. Really, look at that. I mean, I can just palm it. I can't play. But anyway, the ball's here. Okay, so take a look at this. What do defenses do to try to prevent us from scoring? Well, let this guard-to-guard pass go. Just walk through it. Guard-to-guard pass, step up, set the screen, cut hard. Okay, here's what they do a lot of times because they know this. That's exactly right. This guy right here does a great job of getting back into the help area where this guy's going to roll back to. Okay, I want you to make that move this time when your guy passes the ball, right? Bring it back here. We're starting over. Okay, now watch this man right here on this. Guard-to-guard pass, step up. He gets in there, and what's that do? That takes away that rollback guy, and that's where we make our money. Lonnie Baxter's playing with the Wizards right now because he could make that move, and he was great at it. He was unbelievable. He was the MVP in 2 regions, and basically he didn't have a jump shot, but he could do that. He could catch the ball in there and score. So we can't allow that to happen. So if I see that take place, he gets in there, roll back in there. He took that away, right? What I do, see, is I get over to here, I just start walking away from it, and I get all the way down to here. Come on down here. See, and now all of a sudden, stay there. Hey, you want to be in there, just stay in there, okay? So now we've got the situation where, look at this. See, just this guy's a smart player. See, he just figured that out. He just rolled down there. You're not going to get it. So now we are going to step out because you didn't get it. Here's a spot that's open. Throw over the top. What's that mean? Ball past the midpoint. Cut. Okay? And now we think we can get that guy the basketball right. And once you set your screen, you roll back, and then you exchange because it was a guard-forward pass. Let's look at that again. Just get to the same spots. It's easier to see that way. Okay, so here's what you do. Hold up. I like it, though. Okay. Hold it up so that we can see it. In other words, here's a team that's going to sag against us. In other words, they've scouted us. They say, he's smart. He's going to take away that rollback guy. See, the rollback guy is the key guy. You can cover the cutter, but it's hard to cover the cutter and the rollback guy. Okay? So the other way they cover the cutter is just to bring, he can't shoot, right? Can he?
Yeah, he can shoot.
Okay, but we're saying he can't.
Well, no,
All right, that's good. All right, so you stay here and take a look at this. So everybody look at this. Look at the defense. How are we going to score against this? They know the flex. They know our offense.